Hey guys, Bushcraft family back again with another video. Gen X morning show. I've had people ask, why don't you do these every day? Well, I don't want to clog up everybody's feed with doing these every day. I think there's more important things, and some people do enjoy them and whatnot. Sometimes I give good information and stuff like that, but yeah, sometimes there are more important things to talk about and whatnot. Oh, nice foggy day. Birds are chirping. I'm sure you guys will hear them. uh, yeah, never have I thought would I watch a president speak. And everybody, not that he said anything, a joke or anything, but everybody in the audience laugh at him because he can't talk. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I feel sad for the guy. It happens to people once they get old and whatnot. They have trouble talking and carrying on the conversation and stuff. But you tend to overlook it. But when it's somebody that is running our our whole country and he has trouble forming three words, uh, Build Back Better plan, yeah. Build Back Better Biden plan, or Build Back Biden plan. Yeah, that's what it was. Something. I can't even say it. Oh, so much, so much going on. But we sometimes talk about some of the things that's going on. Um, uh, Sometimes 10, 10 TV has things we talk about over there that the alien thing and this and that, and it's weird how for so many years the government hid all this stuff. It was like hush hush, Area 51 and all that stuff. Uh, so they come out with a change of the name. Uh, it's not UFOs anymore, or anything like that. It's something else, and yeah. Well, we usually talk saying, well, something is going to pop. Something big is going to happen, and start thinking about it. Um, we all know what's coming up, 2024 and whatnot. Um, I have a feeling toward the end of the year, like we've talked about on tins, that something's going to happen. Tin says it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be an alien that is, we're going to communicate with them, or something, or it's going to be so obvious that it's not going to be hidden anymore. Um, Something like that. I don't know if it's going to be that obvious or it's just going to be enough to keep our blinders on to look at one thing. It's just going to be enough for us to focus on. Then we have the stuff going on with Trump. Yeah, not yesterday, day before. He was indicted, went down there, did the whole spiel, not guilty, blah blah blah. You can go ahead and go type thing. It's 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 all a soap opera, Uh, get him in there, try to tarnish his look and whatnot. So get more votes for the other side. And it gets me, there's very little Republicans, you know, talking up like, what an outrage, uh, a sitting president or a past president uh, being indicted, the government going after him. Let that sink in a little bit. Okay, who will be running against Biden next year? You know, next term? Trump. Why is it so obvious that he's being targeted because he's running? um, I don't understand why it doesn't sink into people that they don't see the fact that Trump will be running, and a president of the United States right now is coercing uh, our justice system to go after somebody that's running against him. Wake up! Oh, I don't know. It just, I don't get it. I don't get it. And you see all these videos where people say, Trump or Biden, which one do you like? Oh, I like Biden. Okay. Why don't you like Trump? Oh, he's bad. He's racist. He's this and that. And he doesn't stand up for nobody and this and that and blah blah. But the facts show that he had put in so many things for the other minorities and whatnot to succeed. Uh, but they don't see that. They only see what the media puts on and these stupid shows that you have a few ladies that read, cards that they're not smart enough to figure out what they mean, but they read them and think, oh, yeah, car coming, sorry. Yeah, they read these things and they they're not. I'm not saying they're not very intelligent or anything like that. Well, I kind of am, uh, because when you hear these people talk and they get these cue cards and they don't they don't know what the research, if they did any research behind these cue cards or whatever the subject is. They just read it and say it's fact and this and that. And to me, I don't care. You give me a contract to make millions of dollars or whatever, and if I'm sitting in front of the camera, like right here, and telling you that I believe everything that's on this card, but I don't do any research behind it, it just makes no sense to me why people, the only thing they got on their mind is I get money from this. Um, I'm sorry. It just, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody else, but when I make a video and I see a headline or something, and I don't go to Fox or I don't go to CNN and the New York Times and all this stuff and copy their stuff, or I don't go see another YouTuber and say, oh, that's an interesting story. Let's go ahead and copy what they just said. And then for me, if I found out 6 months down the line that that was hogwash, that it was a lie or it just made up story, I couldn't do this anymore. So what I do is I find a story and then I do research behind it. Um, I go to different outlets, just not the media and stuff. I go and find out who owns the company, who, who owns that company, how many kilometer, I can't even talk, how many other companies were owned by this company, and do research behind it. Because there are people out there that actually do work and actually dig to find out if said story is true or it's made up or it's just, you know, made to sound like it's different. And just like I said, just YouTube, it's the same thing as a news reporter. Why are these people just reading the cue card and not caring what is involved in that story? I, I don't get it. And I'm not saying I'm the only person in the world that breaks these stories or anything like this, but I find it odd that people in this in the same community that I'm in, uh, same they have channels with the same people that watch my stuff and watch their stuff. I get told so many times, "Hey, so and so just did a video and they copied everything you just said." Um, and it's not that they're copying me; it's that they don't do their own research and see if I'm, you know, if I'm not full of crap. I, I I don't understand. I understand it. Well, it's real easy to come up with content. You just see another person on YouTube and watch their video, and then I can get up here and say exactly the same thing, and I get views from it. It's so easy. I just don't do that. I can't sit there and watch a video. I can say I've heard this from this video or whatnot, but to say it's true and whatnot, I don't know. I must be a weird person or something. One of those things, I guess. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Um, got a video. I don't know if I'll put it out today or tomorrow, but uh, went and did some checking at the dollar stores because they usually get hit first. You start seeing the empty spots in the shelves and things. So I tend to go check those out and see how they're doing. And I'm starting to see some holes. So, hi, bird. So, not saying it be this year, not saying it, yeah, kind I'm not saying it is going to be next year, because we get through this year. I believe next year is going to be extremely rough. So get it while you can. And it's really hard to get it now because it's so expensive. Um, I'm having to rely on my preps for a lot of meals that I'm cooking now. I just don't have the money to spend on food. It's it's rough right now, and it's gonna get worse. But anyways, I'll let you guys go. And they tell me you need to stop saying this. It's bad. It's a bad thing. It'll bring your views down and everything, because YouTube, they don't they don't like when you say God bless.